We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 11 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Kershaw is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, Dero. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fouled away. Another payoff pitch.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bryce Harper is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Phillies down in order. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Zach Wheeler gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. If he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been better than .500 baseball of late. 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Justin Turner is on deck. Now the payoff shown. High and deep down the left field line. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow. Standing in, Justin Turner. His career line against Wheeler. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Turner, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round during the first 6.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike. Now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Into the box now, Matt Beatty, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count. Three
3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
A 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. First delivery to him on the way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
First and second now, one man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball, strike 3, couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 1-0.
2-0.
Wheeler, age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
1-0.
2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Skied into straightaway right, giving chase is Bellinger. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now a A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the corner and slicing foul. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This ball is looked at for strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Corey Seager. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2.
That's the ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Swinging.
Into the box now, Will Smith. He too had 3 knocks in today's win. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Wheeler pauses. Here's his offering. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Line toward right center. And Kershaw. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 0-1 offering. Count remains at 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following.
Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. He's ready. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. And that misses 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-2.
Full count.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
The pitcher, Zach Wheeler, steps up to the plate, and a sacrifice is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. On to first, a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First offering on its way.
Nope, at the ball.
Looking at his career totals, Segura carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 3rd inning, no score to this. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
One and one. Here it is to first. Scooped up and off, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We play 2.5. No score on the show. At the plate, Justin Turner. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The 3rd baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1.
He got fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. At the plate, Matt Beatty. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. And he takes ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And the pitch. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be back early in the at-bat.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Segura for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Andrew McCutchen now as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he fouls this one off. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 clear. He didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference about it.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And wow, that well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Grounded down the third baseline. Two. There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Hey, if you're like that to this guy, that's right want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. To 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes from. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Popped up. And that's the second out.
Now back.
Standing in, Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
Wheeler gets the sign. Here it comes on 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey.
3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right for him here.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for LA. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Line toward the gap in left center. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's got it. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the sure out. In now, Adam Hazley reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set and the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 2 now. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
The third base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
At the plate now, Scott Kingery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball one. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Into the box, Zach Wheeler. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Runners on first and third, 2 away. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Turner is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. Happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off, the Dodgers.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Betts is going to turn for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. In now, Justin Turner shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. On to first, and there were two down.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Digging in, Matt Beatty. It was a walk in his last trip. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The set and the 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. One and two now as that's in there at the knees.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
One and two. Here it is. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. That misses. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two out here and a runner at second.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Jock Peterson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 1-0 LA. Gene Segura standing in. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch.
Inside.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Ball
2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Fouled away. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
ball.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Betts is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. It was a walk in his last trip. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 11 for him on the season, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One ball, one strike, the count.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Seager is there, and the side is retired. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. All even now at 1-1. Christopher Sanchez will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Christopher Sanchez.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. Ready once again, Jock Peterson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Gregorius has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Corey Seager.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Two and two. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard on the ground towards short. Segura has it. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Gavin Lux. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Popped up. But this will land untouched. He'll try it again, 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. At the plate, Will Smith, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Too high, ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers leave 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
And that's hitting 1-on-1 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Stepping in now, Adam Hazley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here's the 0-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Scott Kingery, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Ready with the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
The 1-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Now another 1-2.
Looks to me like he's starting to labor a bit out there right now. He's pretty deep into this thing, and he's throwing a lot of pitches to this batter. Hasn't been able to put him away yet.
Strike him out.
Count remains 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 61.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Greg Trinan will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin Barnes is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now catching and batting 9, number 15, Austin.
Nick Williams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Nick Williams.
And he lays off there 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Williams carries the batting line a little over the 260 mark. Here's the 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And it's fouled away. Williams swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 2-1 pitch.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 2-2. Two men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Dodger bullpen does its job. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. Robert Stock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Robert Stock.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's in. Ball 2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Count still full, 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
I'm set with the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and two. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First delivery to him on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Pause, now the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Nope.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will land untouched. Comes set, the 0-1. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here's the 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there. Score remains tied 1-1. Adam Morgan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Beatty. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2 towards second. Throw on to first in time, one away. So here's Cody Bellinger.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. One out, nobody on. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Morgan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 3-0 now. Now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Now here it comes. 1-1. Morgan, a native Floridian. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Three and 1. Here it is. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
2 strikes.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Dylan Floro will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. to short, hit hard. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. Now a bunt attempt here. Flips it behind his back. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
The second baseman.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Didi Gregorius. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Adam Hazley, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Soft liner to the left side. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he fouls this one off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit in the air out to left. In there, a base hit. And if you're wondering what's left on the Phillies bench, there you go. We'll see if one of them gets pressed into service here. Davey Grion will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 73, Davey Grion.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Ross Stripling takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. At the plate now, Gene Segura, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
Ball that high.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Helpful.
Line hard, but this is a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 1. David Robertson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. So digging in now, Corey Seager. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. One and 2 now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Chris Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Just a tick behind for a strike. Two-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Robertson pauses. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
2-2.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Adam Morgan earns his third win of the year in relief. David Robertson records the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan.